Hi everyone, this is Karen with Karen Louise Creates, and I'm hopping on today because I have a project share. This is the Sisterhood of the Traveling Journal, and this month I had Erin's journal. She is Coop's Place Crafts, and I'm just going to share what I entered into her journal. If you want to see what she put in here or what anyone else did, you'll want to go to the previous videos of these. So I'm just going to share mine, but I loved her journal. She kind of kept hers a free-for-all. She didn't really put any prompts in here. So I ended up just doing an About Me page, and let me get to that. I pretty much just did the same information as before, so I'm not going to go over that. There's my photo. I did use Maggie Holmes' Chasing Dreams. That's a pretty old collection, and I absolutely loved it. I'm actually on the hunt for it now, so I have, I think, one paper pad and a few embellishments, but yeah, what a pretty collection. This was one full sheet, and I ended up cutting it apart to make these little flaps. So I basically just did an About Me, which, like I said, is the same thing I've done in each album. And then I ended up doing, she does I think it's called Twinchy Tuesdays, the 2-inch square. So I thought I would make this kind of a fun page like that for her. I think it's Erin that does that. So, yeah, I just added some photos from our yard, and then decorated some other squares with some of the elements from this collection. So that's what I did. Carolyn did put some prompts in here. Let me see if I can find them. I think they're back further. Sorry, I have to move this otherwise it's going to hit my camera. Okay, yeah. So Carolyn did do a couple of prompts in here, and I added mine. One was a washi quilt, so she did this portion, and I added this right here. And then the other one was, what's your order? Coffee order. And again, I'm a pretty boring person. A fun fact about me, and probably really weird, I have never tried coffee. I'm 63 years old, and I've never had a coffee. I've had coffee flavored things like ice cream and stuff. But I think a part of that is I just don't like hot drinks too much. So yeah, I've never tried coffee. I have water with lemon. Sometimes I have an electrolyte drink. I used to be a very heavy Diet Pepsi drinker for many, many years. And yeah, eventually after a while of just having that kind of stuff, it messes with your gut big time. So maybe not everyone, but for me, it ended up not being a good thing. So probably back in 2019, I gave up pop and a bunch of other stuff. And I've, through the years, brought some other things back in, but I never brought pop back in, and I don't miss it. So pop or soda, however you say it. But yep, so this is my entry, and I hope Erin likes it, and it's off to the next group. I did want to mention that I am now in another sisterhood group of the Traveling Journal. This one is a Midwest edition. So it started out being all women from Ohio. And then now we have, I think, a gal from Michigan and one from Iowa. I could be wrong. Anyway, we ship our albums out, or our journals out today. And to not, to avoid any confusion, I'm going to video that journal as well. But I'm going to keep it separate. So I'll have the original group that I'm in. I'll post a video on the first of every month. And then the Midwest version, I'll post a video on the second of every month. And there are 9 women in that group. And I will, of course, link all of their YouTube videos as well, so you can follow along for anyone that adds a video to their YouTube. So, and as usual, this group I'll have linked down below as well. So be sure to go and check out their videos as well. I hope everyone has a great day. Bye.